Good morning. If you're new here, my name is Krista, and I empower people to overcome codependency. So today we're going to be using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle to get our coaching topic. And if you're wondering, I do some mainstream life coaching techniques, but I also use the spirituality and intuitive coaching along with different types of practices and things that were helpful in my healing journey. So I shared last week that I have kind of a more or less bastardized system of coaching, but overall it provides a well-rounded result. So that said, let us see what our, that was messy. Our card for today is gratitude, and how appropriate. Gratitude is amazing, and when you are in a situation where things are maybe not going exactly as you had hoped, if you can find one thing in your life that's going well that you can be grateful for and focus on that, that is going to keep you in a major place of just positive energy. And what happens when we are able to express gratitude for something, anything, it keeps us more centered in our day to day when we're trying to get through a difficult situation. And for whatever reason, I really suck at finding these cards in the guidebook. You know what? Forget the guidebook. Okay. We're going to talk about gratitude. Um, the thing about gratitude is that on the emotional vibrational scale, which I've shared in some other videos, but we have an energetic body. And that energetic body, where we fall on that scale of emotion, is what we tune into as far as energetically what we attract, what our thoughts tune into. It's like dialing in a radio station. So if you're able to stay in gratitude, even in difficult times, you're going to stay in a more positive place, and your mind is going to be functioning at a more positive level, and you're going to be attracting positive things into your life despite what you're struggling with. So let's say you have an amazing family, an amazing support network. If that's the only thing in your life that seems to be going right at this moment, focus on that. And if you can create a habit of gratitude, like a gratitude practice, a gratitude journal, or when you wake up in the morning, it's an amazing way to start your day to just start listing the things that you're grateful for, because that's going to put you in a very positive mindset, and it's also going to raise that vibrational level to gratitude, which on that scale is just like it's right under love, which is the highest vibration possible. So by staying in this place of gratitude, and we can even learn to be grateful for our challenges. And so many times we fall into resentment, anger, um, when something happens that we don't like, or a person does something that we don't like. And when we're in a place of gratitude and we're in a place of positive mindset, when someone does something that you don't appreciate, understand first that that speaks to who they are. People act as a reflection of themselves, not of you. If someone's treating you poorly, that's a reflection of their wounding, their issues, not your issue. And that can be difficult to accept because you're the one experiencing the treatment. And in that situation, I deflect off to boundaries, but to stay on our gratitude topic, we'll save that for another day. Your response, your reaction, your perception of that situation is up to you. You can't control their behavior, but the way you respond to it allows you to control whether or not it affects you. And one of the things that I've always, well, okay, not always, one of the things that I've learned to do that has been very helpful for me is, like, does this person's opinion really even matter to me? Especially if it's a stranger that, somebody you don't even know who's judging you or saying something negative to you, you know, okay, I put no value on their words. It's up to me how much somebody else's words affect me because I'm the one who places the value on it. So what you can do without taking the treatment as an assault, say, okay, what can I learn from this? Like, how did I respond? Why did I respond that way? Because if someone you don't even know that has no impact on your life comes at you and says something rude, are you going to let it ruin your day? Or are you going to be like, I'd hate to be them and move on? Because negative situations are an excellent opportunity for us to learn about ourselves and what we need to heal, what we can do differently to handle it better the next time. So be grateful for the challenges. And I would venture to guess that there is something in your life that has happened where in that moment you just felt devastated and you thought, I can't believe this is happening. What am I going to do? Those situations spark our greatest growth and our greatest healing if we look at them as an opportunity to learn rather than just laying down, choosing to go into victim mentality, wallowing in the negative emotion. We can say, okay, what can I learn from this? What possibilities does this open up in my life? Where do I now have open spaces that I can find something new? If you lose a job, okay, what's something that I'd like to do? What's another direction I could go in? What would I like to learn more about? And start looking for jobs in that area. And you may find that the loss of that job opened you up to a brand new opportunity that was amazing, even though in that moment it was devastating. You didn't know what you were going to do. Be grateful that situation happened because that door closed so that you could find this new beautiful thing. The same with relationships, you know, even in the most negative, our perception of negative situations where we feel like this is the worst thing that could possibly happen. Sometimes looking back, it was the best thing that could happen. And when we learn to release the resentment, the anger, and say, you know what, that was a difficult situation. And as much as I don't appreciate the way this person did this, or, I don't appreciate their behavior, I can be grateful for what I learned because of that. And even like in a relationship, if someone treats you poorly or they're unfaithful or they lie to you, be grateful that you learned who they were before you invested any more time. That allowed you to reflect on why were you attracted to that person? What wounding may have opened you up to that relationship? What can you do to heal that going forward so you don't end up in another relationship like that? And if you look at from that point of finding out who they were to who you become through reflection and healing, that was a beautiful place of growth, which now in this new healed space, this new, more educated version of you can go out because this door closed and it opens the door to a healthy, happy relationship. So sometimes the things that we regret, we should actually be grateful for because they brought us to a place of growth and becoming better. And evolution is the whole purpose of our species. So every time you grow, you're contributing to evolution. Every time you learn and you heal and you evolve, the generation that comes after you, whether it's your children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, friends, family, you contribute to their growth by your knowledge. So if we can stay in a place of gratitude, despite our initial emotions about a situation, if we can step back and take a third party view, an outside looking in type of perspective, this happened, and because of this chain of events was set off that put me in this place where I'm so much happier. I'm grateful. And by releasing that resentment, you heal. Releasing that negativity furthers your healing. And staying in a place of gratitude, again, the gratitude journal, going over the things that you're grateful for when you get up in the morning, when you go to bed at night, before you go to sleep. List the things that you're grateful for. Anything that you can think of. Go on a gratitude rant. Just anything and everything I'm so grateful for. Run it off. And you'll find that you feel amazing afterward. And by doing that in moments of negative thoughts, if you stop, like, look, that may not be going great, but there are all these other things I can be grateful for, it will really change your outlook. It will change your mood, and you'll be in a much better place to tackle the thing that's not going that great. So I hope this helps. I will talk to you soon. Love and light. Hey, would you describe yourself as a people pleaser? Do you have trouble setting boundaries? Do you just feel exhausted from taking care of everything and everyone around you and feel like you always come last? Have you just been kind of going through the day-to-day motions, but you're not really living? There's just no passion, there's no adventure, no fun in your life anymore? Then this is the offer for you. If you'd like to make 2023 the year you become unfuckwithable, and just for fun, I've got the definition here, when you are truly at peace and in touch with yourself and nothing anyone says, does, or thinks can bother you. Meaning that you are so firm in your power and so certain in who you are that no outside influence can deter you from living the life that you truly desire and deserve. And if that sounds like the way you'd like to live, click on the link below to get more information on how you can make 2023 the year you become unfuckwithable and start living the rest of your life as the best of your life.